I know that Andre is gonna have a totally different story than mine, but just believe me.
All right, first of all,
We met in high school, after school program Project Ready, and I don't necessarily recall meeting him or seeing him.
she was mad quiet. I was quiet as well, but she was always being like followed by this dude who I'm not gonna name because it's not important, but he was the homie.
He was always in the background somewhere, I guess just like staring and obsessing over me.
I was crushing on her then, never said anything. She stopped coming to the high school readiness program that we were in, the career readiness program we were in, and that was that.
He was stalking me again because he bumped into me while we were walking in the street.
I see her walking with some kids. I thought they was her brother and her little brothers. I didn't think she had 2 kids at the time. I'm not saying like anything bad about that, but I just didn't think it. I would walk past, I have this bad habit of just walking past people when I know them, but I don't want to speak to them. I just kept walking past her, I kept walking past her.
And one day he stopped me and said that he knew me from somewhere.
And she's like, oh yeah, we do? Like, and she's giving me this look like, no you don't. Like one of her eyes was like doing this thing.
I thought that it was like a regular pickup line, so I didn't really pay him any mind until he said that we shared the same birthday.
And she's like, oh yeah, when's your birthday? And I'm like, February 27th.
I was like, okay, he must know me.
So we start talking more, and she's like, oh yeah, I remember you. And I'm looking at her like, right, I believe that. Sure I do.
We were just exchanging numbers
After being pressed by Isaiah, asking me, who am I?
just to catch up for the most part. Wanted to see how he was doing. I didn't think anything of it once we walked past each other and walked away. A couple of weeks later, he randomly texted me.
I remember we were supposed to meet up to go out. I think it was to eat lunch or breakfast. I don't know. We were supposed to go eat.
I missed the first date,
She was lit,
and we ended up meeting that Sunday morning for brunch.
and we went to this spot called Chocolat in Harlem. She didn't eat her food, but she sat there and pretended like she was hungry. She was hungover.
That's when I realized that I really liked him more than just as a friend, because we had this really deep conversation and we were walking in Harlem, and he was just really engaging and kind of swooping with my feet.
I promised myself like I would stay single until I felt like I met the right person. Something like in my gut just said like, this is her. I don't need to know anybody else. Like my heart was there, but I don't think my brain was there yet. And I just followed my heart.
We built a quick friendship, and it was like this whirlwind relationship, and now we're 4 years later, 1 kid in and a blended family, and we're about to get married.
It's weird because I feel like our answer to this question is the same. It was the fact that she reminded me so much of my mom, and the boys reminded me so much of myself and my brother Davon.
One of the main things that attracted me to him was the type of father that he was. When I first met him and he told me that he had a son named Albert, I didn't think anything of it, but when I realized how involved and in love he was with his son, it made me love him even more.
Here she was, a single parent, busting her ass to raise 2 boys who are annoying, and she did an amazing job, and she continues to do an amazing job.
And I think that's because it's rare to see someone that kind of resembles who my father is. My father really loves us deeply, and it's rare for me to find, or for me to ever meet a man that's like that. So,
and every time I look at her, I would think about the type of person I wish my mom had in her life.
when I knew that he loved his son and he took care of Albert, and he was just a really passionate person, it made me just like, that was it.
And I try to be that person every day. Sometimes I'm not that great at it, but the one thing that attracted me the most to her was, how strong she is and how powerful of a person she is and how determined and focused she is and how dedicated not only to her career choices, but her children.
I can't wait to see you all in Mexico 2019. That was like the nail in the coffin. That's a bad.
She never made it out, but I'm pretty sure I would have hit it if she would have showed up. Like, I'm like 1000% sure Aiden would have been born 4 years ago.